horrifying verbal abuse, an inability to eat or drink, and a role that nearly broke her. Bailee Madison may be celebrated for her heartfelt performances and charming presence on screen, but she's also faced a number of tragedies when the cameras are off. Bailee Madison began appearing in TV commercials when she was 2 weeks old, and by the time she was 6, she landed her first major role in Bridge to Terabithia.
And then from that point on, it just started.
However, Madison struggled with the demands of being a child actor, eventually leaving her burnt out. She told the New Zealand Herald, "There definitely was a moment where I was like, does this bring me joy? Am I happy?" In an interview with Wondermind, Madison recounted going through a difficult situation at age 11 that left her questioning everything, including her faith. She said, "It made me want to quit the industry at the time, the thing that I loved the most. I was really, really, really low, and I had just come off of, from 6 to 11, the most blessed little life of experiences." Over the years, Madison has been open about her mental health struggles. In her May 2024 interview with Wondermind, she opened up about her role in Pretty Little Liars' Original Sin and the toll it took on her mental health. In the show, Madison's character goes through a series of traumatic experiences, including a sexual assault.
She's a 15-year-old girl who has had so much trauma and so much tragedy.
Unsurprisingly, these horrible events leave her character struggling with a number of mental health issues, eventually forcing her to seek help in therapy. For Madison, taking up the role meant fully immersing herself in her character's pains and joys, a move that left a lasting impact on her own mental health. She told the outlet, "I find myself to be a slightly emotional person who can hold on to other people's energies and emotions. So for 19 hours a day, for 9 months at a time, if you're playing someone who even within the joy still has those cuts inside, it's something that I'm cautious or thoughtful of." During the conversation, Madison also opened up about filming during the COVID-19 pandemic and how it contributed to her struggles. She admitted, "I remember having this moment of, I'm doing a show that has always been a dream of mine, and I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm also the lowest I've ever been."
Yeah, it's heavy stuff.
Madison has an interesting dating history with links to several public figures, including social media influencer Alex Lange. But while Madison's 2019 split from Lange was seemingly amicable, her first relationship ended on a sour note. She talked about an unpleasant experience with her first boyfriend, actor Emery Kelly, in a 2015 Tumblr post, writing, "I was just labeled as a prude by someone a few weeks ago. Now at the time, I didn't know what it meant, so I just laughed it off, and nodded my head awkwardly as I do. I then got home and looked up the definition of it and was so taken back." Though painful, this experience helped Madison decide what was acceptable in a relationship and what wasn't. She told Clover Letter in an interview, "The biggest thing that I've learned is to respect yourself enough to walk away from a relationship, a friendship, or any situation that isn't making you better and happier and challenging you to be a great person." Being on camera since before you can remember can mess with your mind. In her interview with Sean, Bailee Madison opened up about the struggles of growing up in the limelight and the ensuing pressure of having to look perfect all the time.
I think I was so young that I didn't understand really much of it.
But while she is mostly able to shake it off, the actor admitted that self-doubt sometimes lingers. Reflecting on a recent makeup-free photo shoot, Madison described feeling unsure about herself and how the pictures would turn out. She told the outlet, "The creative team wanted my skin to be fresh, and I was feeling very self-conscious and not photogenic at all. I left the shoot feeling insecure and feared that when people saw those pictures, they would think that I wasn't pretty enough to be in a magazine spread." Not only did the pictures turn out well, but Madison also described it as one of her favorite photo shoots ever. Madison also took to Instagram to share a photo from the shoot, encouraging fans to challenge existing societal beauty standards, instead embracing and practicing self-acceptance. She wrote in the post, "We must be gentler and kinder to ourselves, to stop comparing ourselves or what we look like, how we talk, what we're accomplishing to others." In March 2017, Madison took to Instagram announcing that she was due to get tonsil surgery in a few hours. A few weeks later, she shared an update on her recovery status, revealing that it was proving more challenging than she thought. She wrote in the caption, "Yes, tonsil surgery might not seem like the worst thing ever, and I know that it isn't. However, I can tell you that for a week I've been in pain and so down." In the post, Madison explained that she had been struggling to eat, drink, or speak during her recovery process. The actor reflected on the experience, acknowledging that, like many others, she had sometimes taken her good health for granted. She added in the post, "My prayers and thoughts go out to anyone tonight whose body is making them crumble inside. I'm praying for strength and health for them." In November 2023, Madison shared some devastating news with fans. Her grandfather had died. In a heartwarming tribute on Instagram, Madison described her grandfather as a man full of love and light, who found joy in the simple things of life. She also said she was grateful to see him one last time prior to his passing, before adding, "I will miss him dearly, and as much as I wish he could be by my side through the next big phases of life as I grow older, I do know I will carry him with me and feel him in my heart always."